When you use the Fox Local app on your phone, it's like turning this into this. It's big news because it lets you watch Fox 13 news and special content everywhere you go. Download the Fox Local mobile app now. It's like having your streaming TV with you whenever and wherever you want to catch up with what's happening in your world. Fox 13 is Fox Local.
Right now at 10, the Attorney General fires off a letter to the city of Winter Haven accusing them of violating a new state law about where the homeless sleep.
It was brilliant tactically. It was an incredible thing.
Yeah, the president maintains the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela, but as lawmakers learn more about the raid that captured Nicolas Maduro, it raised a lot of questions.
It's going to be an economic opportunity along the trail for different businesses.
And tonight we are learning more about the West River Build Project, which will become part of the Tampa River Walk.
You're watching Fox 13, and the 10 o'clock news starts now.
Good evening, I'm Allie Corey.
And I'm Mark Wilson, glad to have you with us tonight. First up here at 10 o'clock, the city of Winter Haven has been put on notice. The state attorney general has sent a letter to the city of Winter Haven centering around the amount of people who are publicly camping and sleeping all around town. Fox 13 Genevieve Curtis tonight is in Winter Haven to explain this letter.
All right, Genevieve, thanks. Well, to Venezuela now, with Nicolas Maduro out of power and being held in the U.S. on drug and weapons charges. What happens next? Well, Haley Hines joins us in studio now with the very latest developments. Haley.
Allie, new tonight, President Donald Trump said interim authorities in Venezuela would be selling 30 to 50 million barrels of high-quality oil to the U.S. at market price. Not a lot of details were released, but Trump said the money would be used to benefit both the people of Venezuela and the U.S. The White House is organizing a meeting this Friday with oil company executives regarding Venezuela. Representatives of Exxon, Chevron, and ConocoPhillips are expected to attend, so we are likely to hear more about plans for oil after that. Allie.
All right, Haley, thank you. Well, there are now efforts in the state and federal government to block members of Congress from trading stocks. The governor was in Clearwater today with Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna to push what they say is a bipartisan issue. On the federal side, Congresswoman Luna is urging the House to push ahead with her proposal to ban members of Congress from trading stocks. She says members of Congress on both sides of the aisle are absolutely using insider information to make bundles of money that the general public would not have access to. Both say their pitches should be easy to agree on, given one poll shows 86% of Americans agree with a ban on congressional stock trading.
And I will tell you this straight up. We are given information prior. We know when certain defense bills are going to go through. We know which industries are going to be benefiting. We know sometimes even the corporations that are going to be receiving funds. And then what you'll see is this happens on both sides, but you'll see members of those committees or certain members get moved to that information, and then they make large purchases.
Luna says members are still hashing out the language of the bill to make sure there aren't any loopholes. In 2025, the governor's office says lawmakers traded more than 13,000 stocks, totaling over $635 million.
Well, new tonight here at a Tampa police officer has been involved in a crash on Southdale Mabry in Tampa. We're told that a Ford F-250 was trying to turn left, but it went too far into the southbound lanes and hit a white Lexus. Well, the driver of the Lexus overcorrected and then hit the cruiser head on. This was on Dale Mabry at Britton Plaza. The driver of the Ford was cited for failure to yield while making a left turn. Also new tonight, Hillsborough deputies responded to a call reporting a fight and shots fired at Hanley Place Apartments in Tampa. They didn't find anybody at the scene, but nearby they found a teenager with non-life-threatening injuries. The teen was hospitalized. It's not clear if he was injured in the fight or the shooting, but no arrests have been made. The investigation continues. We'll let you know if we find out any more. A Hillsborough County man, though, accused of killing a friend after a fishing trip, is using stand your ground as a defense. And today was the start of that hearing. Investigators say that John Skeen shot the victim after they got into an argument in 2023. Came after a day of fishing, a trip to a bar, and then a home in Ruskin for the night. The stand your ground hearing today didn't quite wrap up, but it did make some progress, so we should learn the judge's decision tomorrow. Skeen's trial is expected to begin at the end of the month.
A new tonight at 10, the search is on for two masked people who used pepper spray during a robbery in St. Pete. And investigators believe it was not the first time they robbed a store. Take a good look at this video. Investigators say the duo here pepper sprayed sales clerks during the robbery at a CVS store along 3rd Street South. This was last night. They got away with more than $1,000 in merchandise. And this is the third store that they've robbed in St. Pete since December 1st. Investigators believe they are involved in other robberies across the region. Also new tonight, this woman facing serious charges in Polk County, accused of having sex with a minor. The investigation started last month when the 16-year-old's mother found videos of 43-year-old Marie Ibarra performing sex acts on her son. She also noticed that it happened in his bedroom. When the teen was questioned, he also mentioned the two had sex. She faces an unlawful sexual activity with a minor charge.
An update now on a major construction project that's underway in Tampa. A meeting took place tonight, giving people a bit of a preview of the next phase of the West River Build project. Fox 13's Blake Devine joins us live on the Riverwalk tonight. Hi there, Blake. What's next? I know there's a big project here with a lot of different phases here. What's the goal of this next phase?
Mark, the goal is to make this entire area of downtown Tampa more accessible and walkable for all. And when it's completely finished, more than 12 miles will stretch all the way across this Riverwalk. The broader West River Build project will create a 12.12-mile continuous Riverwalk along both sides of the Hillsborough River, connecting neighborhoods all the way from Ballast Point to Tampa Heights. And the West River Build project is expected to be complete by early next year. And by next year, we mean 2027. Reporting live in Tampa, Blake Devine, Fox 13 News.
Well, more than a year after the hurricane's Gulfport is moving forward with a repair project at their volleyball courts. The 6 courts sit next to the water, and even as Sky Fox flew over, you can no longer see them because of all the sand and the water that washed up during the storms. A fence is also surrounding the courts. The city warns people to avoid them and the beach playground until the repair project is done.
So many adults dream of traveling the world, right? Some of them have seen many parts of it.
But not many 7-year-olds have, except this one.
We saw penguins, and we saw an ice piece collapse, and a humpback whale was like a few feet away from us.
That's Wilder. He's 7 years old, and he's traveled to 7 continents in his young life, all of them. We've got his story coming up.
Plus, it's hard to believe, but Florida is not the lightning capital of the U.S. anymore. Maybe the NHL, but not Mother Nature. What took place? What happened? Paul's standing by with some answers because we have questions. I'm sure you do too. Stay tuned.
Fox 13 News is Fox Local. What is Fox Local? It's an easy way to get Fox 13 News on your phone or on your streaming TV. Just download the app to watch our newscast. Fox Local is built for you, as local as you are. Fox 13 is Fox Local.
Well, it's no secret we are well known for our summer thunderstorms, right? And of course our lightning strikes. We are no longer here in Florida, though, the lightning capital of the U.S. The environmental consulting firm Advanced Environmental Consulting, or Monitoring, compiled all the data, and they found that Oklahoma unseated Florida last year. Wait, we don't like losing here, Paul.
No, that's right.
Let's bring in Paul for this. I think this surprised a lot of people, but the reality is this probably obviously has a lot to do with the fact that we had few hurricanes and less rain, fewer thunderstorms.
A couple important things. It's 1 year of data. It's not 5, 10 years.
10, 20 years. Okay.
It's 1 year slice. And what happened the past year is our rainy season was simply we had a drought.
Sure.
We're in a drought. We ended 2025 in a drought, and a lot of our lightning activity occurs in the summertime.
Storms,
and if you're below average rainfall, it means you're below average thunderstorms. And then Oklahoma and the plains, which by the way is Tornado Alley. You think about Tornado Alley, what do you think? Thunderstorms produce tornadoes. They had a very active season in the plains. It really isn't a hurricane thing because by definition, hurricanes are not prolific lightning producers because the winds go around in a circle, they don't collide. So it's mainly just a one-year deal where we had below average rainfall. And you remember, you get your averages by, you go all the above years and all the below years, and you kind of put them all together. It gives you the average. And this was simply one little blip, I think, out of that little trend.
I think a lot of us are so distracted by not having direct storms, direct hurricanes, that I didn't even realize that we were down with the thunderstorms and the lightning as much, or with the rain as much. Does this mean, are they seeing more in the plains, more rain there, or is it
no,
really,
I think
this is more just
a case of they had a lot of tornadoes, they had a lot of severe thunderstorms in the plains, and it is a spot where thunderstorms do occur. And again, I think this is a one summer thing. I don't think we're going to risk losing the title, but we still have a problem in the state, Mark, is lightning safety. I mean, we have so many times that people hang out on the beach, they go camping, they're fishing near a stream, and they put themselves in danger. We've had multiple, we average 7 lightning deaths a year in our state, and that is not going to change, unfortunately.
Right, good point. We're still the second spot for the most lightning strikes, and then we had the most lightning-related deaths. So we still got to be careful, and it's on us to continue to educate. Look at that, we had 4 killed.
7 is the average.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and it's amazing how many, unfortunately, are tourists and travelers who may think, well, my time here on the beach is limited, I want to get as much of it as I can, but unfortunately, that is what happens. So we all need to do a better job of educating them.
We show you that, we show you that Clearwater cam in the summer.
Almost every night.
At 4 o'clock, I'm freaking out. I go, people, like it's like 2 miles away.
Almost want to blow that horn for
and
them.
You're hanging out. It's like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a lesson. Okay. Anyways, we could use some rain.
Sure.
Maybe Sunday, Mark, some showers, but until then, the story's not lightning, it's fog. 66 degrees downtown Tampa, light south wind tonight. I see what's left of them. It was full last week, but get the moon showing up on our USF Marine Science Cam. The visibility's okay, maybe a little bit hazy over in St. Pete. And then looking at downtown with, I think, some of the traffic on Bayshore leaving the Lightning game tonight. 64 degrees, winds are calm, and you can kind of see that by the nice reflection. No, not much in the way of ripples out in the bay. So the Northeast and the Northwest have the bad weather tonight. Another postcard scene, snowing right now up in Glens Falls. And this is all of the main roads in that town covered in snow. Kind of a cool camera, isn't it? 30 degrees. At the same time, the Pacific Northwest is getting more rain. Raining in Seattle. Look at the wind. South at 20 with some heavy rain. Back home we go. 77 today. We're going to stay in this about 75 to 80 zone all the way into the weekend, with a front arriving on Sunday. Decent rain on Saturday. Of course, a lot of it fell during the Bucs game, and the stadium is not far away from TPA at all. 37.37 in the rain gauge. Right now, temps are in the 50s to low 60s in most spots. In fact, the state is mild, and the dew points are up. The temperature in Tampa was what, 66, and the dew point is 65. So those numbers getting close mean you're reaching the saturation point in the atmosphere. You get some condensing, and low clouds and fog will develop tonight. The visibility, though, really isn't bad. The number 10 simply means unrestricted visibility. So a couple spots are below that. 9 Clearwater, 8 Venice, 9 Northport, but the night is still young, and we will see patchy fog developing as the night moves along. And our Futurecast model, which admittedly does kind of so-so job with fog forecasting, at least shows that fog is on the way. It'll burn off fairly quickly on Wednesday morning. Around the country, again, rain and snow in the Northeast, and then more rain and snow in the Northwest, and in the middle, it's all good. A little January thaw. 40 in Chicago is not bad. 39 Indy, 55 Bristol, RDU, Raleigh's 54. Nashville, which their airport code is BNA, they're 59. Birmingham is 58, and Atlanta is 61. Looking ahead, it's all about fog tonight. There it is. It gets dense on the Fox model. Then it quickly burns off tomorrow. There could be some sea fog. We'll have to watch more sea fog over the weekend, because over the weekend, especially Saturday night, winds will likely turn light southwest in advance of the cold front. That could promote some sea fog development. Late night fog tonight, 50s and 60s. It all burns off tomorrow. low 80s inland, a little cooler right along the coastline. Quick look at the map. I want to talk about this quickly. There will be a front moving our way on Sunday, and as that front moves our way, and nothing on Saturday, but on Sunday, that band of showers go by, and it will turn cooler for the first couple of days of next week. Areas of dense fog tonight, 62. It becomes mostly sunny tomorrow and 78. Fog early Thursday, then mostly sunny and 78. 7-day forecast. It's cold front time on Sunday, and it turns cooler Monday and Tuesday. Back to you.
All right, Paul, thanks. Still ahead, you're going to meet a young world traveler, and I mean young, who's visited every continent already. And his mom says it wasn't intentional, just kind of happened. His story coming up.
Looking forward to that. But first, preparing for the end of the International Space Station. We're going to take a look at the upcoming missions that will be the final ones. Next.
The Children's Gasparilla Parade.
It's all about the kids.
And family fun.
And don't forget the pirates. So join us on Bayshore Boulevard, or you can watch live right here on Fox 13.
We'll also be streaming the parade on Fox Local.
That means you can also see it on your smart TV.
Or on your phone using the Fox Local mobile app.
And if you're down at the parade, you can use the mobile app to watch and maybe see yourself on TV.
The Children's Gasparilla Parade.
January 24th on Fox 13 and Fox Local.
Well, astronauts on the International Space Station are getting the lab ready for its final mission because it'll be decommissioned actually in 2030.
Can you believe that? It's coming quick. That means the massive lab's going to fall from space and end up somewhere in the ocean. Esther Bauer explains what work's happening now to get ready. That's Esther Bauer reporting for us. But the first spacewalk, remember, this month is happening on Thursday. Another set for the next week on the 15th.
Well, after the raid in Venezuela, lawmakers are wondering if any other countries are in President Trump's crosshairs.
Greenland in center stage yet again. The president is doubling down on this Danish territory and not ruling out military action there. And the latest when we come back. Plus this.
Kids should not be political pawns in a fight that Donald Trump seems to have with blue state governors.
The Trump administration freezes $10 billion in federal funding for child care and family assistance in 5 states. We've got the reason why coming up next.
You folks believe in heroes?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to believe this.
I bet I will.
Anybody else want to be a hero?
I consider myself a superhero every day.
Find H&I on Broadcast Channel 13.4 and on these Comcast channels.
Raise your hand if you watch news on YouTube. You're in control. You get to watch what you want, when you want on Fox 13's page. Wondering about the weather? Start your day with a forecast you can depend on. Track the tropics so you're always prepared for weather at its worst. And see live events anywhere you are because we stream what's happening in the Bay Area and across the country. Subscribe to Fox 13's YouTube page to join the million-plus viewers who already watch news on their phones, tablets, and TVs.
So the Trump administration is getting rid of Biden-era rules allowing upfront payments to child care providers.
As Fox's Aisha Hasni reports, those rules are getting some of the blame for the multi-billion-dollar taxpayer fraud scandal that is rocking Minnesota.
So a 7-year-old boy in New York has accomplished something most adults have not done yet.
He's been to every continent, all 7 of them, and we're going to hear from him and his mother next. And she says it wasn't even planned. Find out how it happened when we come back.
Dinner Diaz. It's a cooking show with one goal: to give you great ideas on what to make for dinner. Weekdays at 1 p.m. right here on Fox 13.
Listen to me, you mangy groundhogs. You don't know the first thing about women. She wants romance, excitement. She wants to be swept off her feet.
Just climb aboard my magic carpet and away we'll go.
I'll make him remember me in a manner he'll never forget.
These people are always ready to go.
always ready to come to the rescue. When there's trouble on our water, no matter what that trouble is, they go out and jump in. They are the men and women of the U.S. Coast Guard Air Station Clearwater and Sector St. Petersburg. And we want to thank them for keeping watch over the waters of Fox 13 country and keeping us all safe.
So a New York City child has achieved a pretty incredible milestone. He just completed a journey visiting all 7 continents in just 7 years.
And what's more amazing, he is just 7 years old. Fox's Antoine Lewis spoke with the youngster and his parents about what inspired all the travel.
There's Switzerland, right?
Mm-hmm. 7-year-old Wilder McGraw doesn't have a driver's license yet, but his passport has been busy, very busy. Wilder has visited all of the world's continents, all 7 of them.
This one's London, this one's Paris, and that one's Singapore.
Which has been your favorite?
Singapore.
Actually, being a jet setter started early. He was only 8 weeks old when his parents took him to Europe the first time.
So we decided just to bring him along on all these trips with us. And it wasn't that we set out for him to go to all the continents. It kind of just happened naturally. And one day we started counting and we realized he had done 5 continents before he had turned 5.
Like the rest of us, the pandemic in 2020 put the family's travel temporarily on hold. But once the world reopened, Wilder and the fam were flying to friendly skies once again. By the fall of 2025, every continent had been visited except one, Antarctica. That changed in November.
We saw penguins, and we saw an ice piece collapse, and a humpback whale was like a few feet away from us.
But while Wilder is enjoying the cool sights and learning new cultures, it's the impact the travel is having as he continues to grow and mature. That's the payoff for mom and dad.
Each time has been new experience for us, both as parents. I think it's taught us resilience. It's taught us that we can do anything we put our minds to. And for him, as he's gotten older, it's been amazing to watch his level of confidence develop, his sense of curiosity.
And he's already counting his euros for his next trip abroad, back to Spain this spring to see his favorite soccer team, Barcelona, play. What's fun about traveling with mom and dad?
Because I like going to new places.
From the Upper West Side, Antoine Lewis, Fox News.
All right, coming up at sports, we may have a couple massive college football games heading your way this week. But the big news on this Tuesday is the transfer portal players and a couple new in-state quarterbacks. Plus, 2 of the very best teams in hockey squaring off tonight at Benchmark International Arena. Had a little playoff feel to it. Lightning and Avalanche going at it. Highlights straight ahead. Sports.
He takes 2 guys to him. That's where Crozier comes.
Get ready for a wild card weekend on Fox 13. On Saturday, Matthew Stafford and the Rams travel to Carolina to take on Bryce Young and the Panthers. Then on Sunday, it's a showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the defending Super Bowl champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Pre-game coverage starts at 3 on Saturday and 4 p.m. on Sunday, right here on Fox 13.
Meteorologists use terms like Gulf Stream and jet stream.
But there's another kind of stream that lets you get weather instantly.
Just download the Fox Local app on your phone or streaming TV.
And in addition to watching Fox 13 News anytime you want,
you can click on the weather dashboard icon where you'll get the latest weathercast, an hour-by-hour and 7-day forecast, plus a tropical forecast.
If local news and weather are important to you,
download your free Fox Local app because Fox 13 is Fox Local.
Hey there, I'm Kelly Ripa.
And I'm Mark Consuelos.
Our home is in New York.
But I'll always have a special place in my heart for Fox 13 country. I grew up in Brandon, went to Bloomingdale High School, even graduated from USF.
So think of us as your Bay Area connection to the world and entertainment.
And join us for Live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekdays at 10 on Fox 13.
Well, if you had to make a midseason Stanley Cup final prediction, I mean, why not the Lightning and the Avalanche Part 2? Same matchup we had 4 years ago. Both teams red hot right now. The Bolts winners of 7 straight, and the Avs 10 of their last 11 coming into the night. Meeting on Channel Side here tonight, so a chance to get back into the top 25 rankings for the Gators. And the USF women also getting a road win in AAC play against UAB tonight. Paul, we'll send it over to you.
Good stuff. 66 degrees, Scott, looking downtown. Watching for some low clouds and fog. In fact, you can kind of see maybe a bit of haze showing up on our Tampa cam. Light winds, clear skies. It has been really a touch of Indian summer across most of the east. These are 10 o'clock temps. It's 61 in Atlanta. It's 58 in Charlotte. So obviously these temperatures are way above average, and they're going to stay that way right into the weekend. There will be a weather pattern change Sunday into Monday as a cold front heads our way. But between now and Sunday, for us and most of the southeast, it'll be above average temperatures. Right now, we got 50s and low 60s in most spots, near 70 along the immediate coastline. The dew points are up there. So as the air cools tonight, get some condensation, and you can we'll see what happens here by late or on tonight. Low clouds and fog develop, they quickly burn off. There could be some lingering sea fog offshore for a time, and that happens again tomorrow night into Thursday morning. We'll kind of watch and wait for a cold front to arrive. Here you go. Got a cold front arriving on Sunday, with lows next week mainly in the 50s and highs in the 60s. So a big weather change coming up to kick off the new week. Back to you.
All right, Paul, thanks. So still ahead, one city in the Tampa area is putting artificial intelligence to work, keeping the roads free of potholes. That sounds nice. We're going to show you how it works coming up. But first, here's Haley Hines with a look at what else is coming up tonight at 11. Haley.
Hey, Allie. We may be almost a week into the new year, but we still have some new things to talk about. Tonight, we will introduce 3 newly recognized dog breeds, including the Teddy Roosevelt Terrier and the newly released list of state fair foods. How's a Reese's Pieces donut burger sound, or a sushi corn dog? Get your stretchy pants ready. And you know who could have used a pair of pants? This guy. A crime spree turns into public streaking when karma instantly strikes back. We'll tell you why stealing a work truck left this man running in the buff and feeling pretty rough with just a tablecloth to cover all of his stuff. Plus,
are you guys falling out of love with pizza? Are you sick of it?
no.
Never.
Definitely not. Well, now, what kind of a ridiculous question is that? The audacity. Who could ever fall out of love with that crispy crust, that robust tomato sauce, and that stretchy mozzarella? Sadly, it seems pizza is no longer king when it comes to ordering out. Why more Americans are closing the cardboard box tonight at 11.
Dinner Diaz. It's a cooking show with one goal: to give you great ideas on what to make for dinner. Weekdays at 1 p.m. right here on Fox 13.
Houston, standing by for your retract, over.
It's a big, beautiful world we live in. And I'm so grateful to have a job that helps you discover its treasures. I get to take you to some amazing places and let you meet inspiring people. So make a little space in your mornings to explore Charlie's World. Weekdays on Good Day.
Roger, we copy.
It's getting the most decorated celebrity ever.
The Masked Singer premieres Wednesday on Fox.
Well, a dog in West Virginia is one amazing escape artist.
You're not going to believe what he did. We'll show it to you next. All right, this is pretty good stuff. We're going to show you a dog with some mad skills.
He unlocked not 1 but 2 doors to escape a shelter. Take a look at this. Surveillance cameras actually caught the dog. His name is Dawson. Watch him. He's getting out of his cage inside the shelter. And then he goes to the front door. Look at this. Look what he's doing. Gets up on his hind legs and he uses his mouth to unlock the door.
He's turning it with his, well, that's incredible.
Dawson, you're amazing. This happened at the animal shelter in West Virginia. He unlocks it with his mouth, then he runs out. He actually hasn't been found yet.
I wouldn't either.
You know, he probably doesn't want to be found.
See ya.
But you know, he had to learn this from somewhere, right?
He was watching and stalking, and yeah.
Dawson, wow.
Yeah.
Such a curiosity there.
Bye. Congratulations. Rename him Freedom.
Right.
Time now for the Fox 13 11 o'clock news.